Krishna Hare Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parikracharya Asaturu His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parikracharya Asaturu His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Se Gaur Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Gop Gopinath Sham Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Dham Ki Navan Dham Mathura Dham Ki Navadip Dham Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Ganga Mai Yamuna Mai Ki Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Samaved Bhakta Vrinda Ki Gaur Premanande All glories to the devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavati Ashyatya Deshata Krishna Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Thank you very much everyone for coming today to ISKCON Waterloo Saturday Gathering. It's very nice to see you all here. So, just few things that I would like to just bring to all of your attention. The first and the most important today's program specifically is question and answer session. Of course, there'll be a little bit of reading from Srila Prabhupada's purport, but after that we'll have a Q&A. If you're asking questions, which is what is recommended, or I could say, which is much more like what we would like, encouraging you all to do. But at the same time, would request it's better to not keep the questions in a personal format, something that you could ask without naming names, if you know what I mean. And also, if you feel that you are not able to ask the question, we also have an option keeping your name anonymous. That would be an option too. In that case, I would suggest you, I'm assuming most of you have my WhatsApp number, you can text me. I would be able to put question forward anonymously. Okay, few other keeping announcements. It's almost 2:20. We'll be starting shortly, and after that, at 3:30, we'll be having prasadam. So everyone is welcome to stay back so that you could honor the prasadam. And last week, 2 of our congregation members got initiated, and we would like to just give them, and also give all of those who are aspiring or thinking of initiation to get more inspiration from them. So we have only one devotee, no, both of them are here. Okay, so I don't have my phone, so my memory is still not the best. It's been only a few days. So please forgive me, but maybe you both could stand up, and we'll just want to have you recognized. So if I'm not mistaken, we have Ladli Kishori Mataji. So we can say Hare Krishna. And then we have Shamaju Devi Dasi Mataji. Thank you very much. So thank you for taking this process seriously in service of Srila Prabhupada, in service of your Guru, as well as ultimately in service of Radha Kirchor Gopinath or Radha Madhav. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So now, without further ado, we'll have Mahabhagavad Prabhu introduce Srila Gurudev and Guru Mata, and then after that we'll start with our session. Hare Krishna. Also, one more housekeeping announcement. Guru Mata personally doesn't like her picture, video taken, so please, just out of respect, please try and avoid doing that. Guru Mata. Okay.
Hare Krishna. It's my great privilege to be here and to introduce our speakers for today. His Grace Shriman Sankarshan Das Adhikari and Her Grace Srimati Vishnu Priya Devidasi. I have had the great good fortune of having the association for more than 22 years. And back in 2004 is when I joined the e-course, and then started interacting with them, and have received tremendous instruction, tremendous guidance, and lots of inspiration. And as you know, life in the material world can be with lots of ups and downs, and they both helped me tremendously through that entire journey so far. So, Sankarshan Prabhu and Vishnu Priya Mataji I call them Srila Gurudev and Srimati Guru Mataji respectively, have been practicing Krishna consciousness for about 6 decades. Is there anybody who is at least 60 years old here? There's a couple maybe. Couple of people. Yes. So they have been practicing Krishna consciousness for 6 decades. Guru Mataji was in school, high school, and Gurudev had just finished his high school when he started practicing Krishna consciousness. And they never looked back from the entire journey. So their example is a great inspiration for all of us, right? To continue to practice Krishna consciousness sincerely and steadily. Sankarshan Prabhu is a pioneer in the use of the internet for spreading Krishna consciousness. So more than 26 years ago, he started traveling with using the internet to spread the Krishna consciousness movement, and he runs a world famous ISKCON's longest running continuous e-course that anyone can subscribe from www.joincourse.com. So if you have your phones out right now, pull them out, go to www.joincourse.com, joincourse.com, joincourse.com. Put in your name, put in your email address, and join something that will be completely transformational for your lives. Okay? Joincourse.com. I'll give you a minute to finish that before I go further. Okay? When you're done, just wave at me when you're done, and I know that you're done and I can continue. I don't want to continue speaking, thank you very much, while you are still doing this. Joincourse.com. Done? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm seeing some nodding, some. Okay, done. There's still some devotees who are on their phones. You give them a minute. No pressure. You want to make sure you get your email address right. Otherwise, email will go somewhere else. Okay. In this course, there are 2 features. Okay, so you get a daily thought for the day written by Srila Gurudev himself, wherever he is around the world. So as he travels across the world, he will send out, and there's a daily question and answer feature. So over the 20 plus years, thousands of people asked their questions, and even the same question can have different answers depending on the person's situation, their cultural background, their life stage, their difficulties, all of that. So those questions are answered in a very personal way by Srila Gurudev himself. He does not farm it out to anybody else. So only he sees your questions directly. And in some cases, where required, those questions will be kept anonymous if they are very of personal nature, for example. But the specific subject matter is known to everybody, so that everybody knows how to deal with this kind of situation. Okay? So you can yourself write an email to Sankarshan Prabhu, and he will answer it personally to you. That's the first feature of the course. The second feature of the course is a Bhagavad Gita e-course that you get 1 lesson per week. Right? You get 1 verse, a lesson on 1 verse of the Bhagavad Gita per week, which comes accompanied by a question for yourself to test and deepen your understanding, which you can study the Bhagavad Gita. There are lots of courses, there are crash courses. You can do Bhagavad Gita in 80 days, you can do Bhagavad Gita in this and that. But there isn't a Bhagavad Gita course that is as detailed as this one in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, so there are 2 features in that course. So now that everybody has put their phones away, I invite you to hear from Guru Mataji, who is going to give us a brief 10-15 minute overview of one of her favorite verses from the Bhagavad Gita. Would you like to know what is that favorite verse of somebody who has been practicing Krishna consciousness for 6 decades? So you're going to hear from her favorite verse, and she speaks very directly, and there's no room for interpretation. So you won't be left with any doubts as to what is to be done, for sure, 100%. And then there'll be the world famous question and answer session. So shoot your questions, and they will shoot you their answers back. And they'll be to the point and very actionable. So nothing fluffy in that. Okay, the very clear answers. So, thank you very much, dear devotees. Now, for the next little bit, 1 hour, let us give our full time and attention to this very important part of our spiritual journeys. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
number 58. It's very, very important verse for us. Somebody is going to give the garland to spiritual master. In chapter 18, verse number 58, this Lord Krishna, through his great devotee Arjuna, is telling us this message. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Machita sarva durgani. Machita sarva durgani. Mat prasada tarishyasi. Mat prasada tarishyasi. Atha chetvam ahankaran. Atha chetvam ahankaran. Nashoshasi vinamshasi. Nashoshasi vinamshasi. Machita sarva durgani. Machita sarva durgani. Mat prasada tarishyasi. Mat prasada tarishyasi. Atha chetvam ahankaran. Atha chetvam ahankaran. Nashoshasi vinamshasi. Nashoshasi vinamshasi. What is the pattern? Audience chant.
Machita sarva durgani.
Machita sarva durgani.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Mat prasada tarishyasi. Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Machita sarva durgani.
Machita sarva durgani.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Vachita sarva durgani.
Machita sarva durgani.
Mat prasadat tarishasi.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Nashoshasi vinashyasi.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Machita sarva durgani.
Machita sarva durgani.
Prasada tarishyasi.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Machita sarva durgani.
Machita sarva durgani.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Atha chetvam ahankaram.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Nasrosyasi vinakshasi.
Nashoshasi vinamshasi.
Machita sarva durgani.
Machita sarva durgani.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Mat prasada tarishyasi.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
Atha chetvam ahankaran.
विनश्यसि
नश्यसि विनश्यसि
मच्चित्त सर्वदुर्गाणि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
अथा चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
अतः चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
न श्रोष्यसि विनक्ष्यसि
न शोष्यसि विनश्यसि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
अथ चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
अतः चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
न श्रोष्यसि विनक्ष्यसि
न शोष्यसि विनश्यसि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
अथ चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
अतः चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
न श्रोष्यसि विनङ्क्ष्यसि
न शोष्यसि विनश्यसि
Any model Mataji's?
अथ मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
अथ चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
अतः चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
न श्रोष्यसि विनक्ष्यसि
न शोष्यसि विनश्यसि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि
अथ चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
अतः चेत्त्वम् अहङ्कारान्
न श्रोष्यसि विनक्ष्यसि
न शोष्यसि विनश्यसि
Of me.
Chitta,
Being in consciousness.
being in consciousness,
Sarva.
all, Durgani,
Impediments.
impediments,
Prasada.
by my mercy,
Sarishasi. You will overcome.
you will overcome. But,
Check.
if,
From
you, Ahankara,
by false ego.
by false ego, Nashoshasi,
Do not fear.
do not fear,
Vinamshasi.
Vinamshasi,
You will be lost.
you will be lost.
Just reading the translation forward we can understand. Is Krishna talking to us or not? That if you become conscious of me, you will pass over all the obstacles of conditioned life by my grace. Is anybody in the conditioned life here or not? Everybody is free? We are all. If, however, you do not work in such consciousness, but act through false ego, not hearing me, you will be lost. Is this instruction for us?
Yes.
So we should follow the Krishna or not? Do we want to get out of this place?
Yes.
So then we have to take it very seriously, Krishna is saying. Let me read the purport a little bit. A person in full Krishna consciousness is not duly anxious about executing the duties of his existence. This existence means what we are existing in the material world. The foolish cannot understand this great freedom from all anxiety. For one who acts in Krishna consciousness, Lord Krishna becomes the most intimate friend. You want Krishna's friend? Huh?
Yes.
Does everybody want Krishna as a friend?
Yes.
Then we should prove what is. He always looks after his friend's comfort, and he gives himself to his friend. As we can see, Krishna in his own pastimes, he was even so much intimate that he will feed the friends himself, and he will eat later on also. And sometimes he will take from the friends and eat that person. So he wants us to become his friend. So we can feed him nicely, right? With love and devotion, we can feed him also. So that this is what he is telling us throughout the Bhagavad Gita. Whatever you eat, you give it to me first. So we should follow this instruction. Who is devotedly engaged working 24 hours a day to please the Lord. Therefore, no one should be carried away by false ego of the body, lust of life. One should not falsely think himself independent of the laws of material nature or free to act. He is already under strict material laws, but as soon as he acts in Krishna consciousness, he is liberated, free from material perplexities. We are free from all material perplexities. Who is free? Does any man is free? Nobody. So we should follow Krishna so that we can become free from perplexities. As much as we surrender, that much we will become free from perplexities. Otherwise we will remain, because we are under the stringent laws of material nature. By taking shelter of Lord Krishna, we become free from these material perplexities which are imposed on us by material nature due to our past the so-called freedom and acting independently. So in this lifetime, Krishna has given us opportunity to understand him and follow his instructions so we can become free from all material perplexities. And what are the material perplexities? That only birth, the only disease and death. This is there, and to make arrangement, we are doing so many elaborate arrangements, but those perplexities cannot go unless we take shelter. One should know very carefully that one who is not active in Krishna consciousness is losing himself in the material world, in the world, and no conditioned soul actually knows what is to be done and what is not to be done. But a person who acts in Krishna consciousness is free to act because everything is prompted by Krishna, from within and confirmed by the spiritual master. So this verse is very, very important. Krishna is directly telling, if you will do the activities in the material, we are already in the material, so we will become free from all this material perplexity, eating, sleeping, making, defending. These are the little symptoms that we go through, but the ultimate is birth, death, old age and disease. So these perplexities, everybody knows what we're going to eat, how we're going to maintain this or that, but everything is already arranged and we will get it. But if we become Krishna conscious or do it again according to Lord Krishna, then we become free from reactions. Just like we are in this country of US or any country, they have laws, rules. If we want to live in those happily and peacefully, we follow all the rules and regulations and orders of the government there. So that way we can live happily and peacefully. So here, material world is a full, you can say, belonging to the material nature. What we worship Durga Devi for facility, right? She is the controller. But she is already under the jurisdiction with Lord Shri Krishna, and she acts accordingly as Brahma Samhita says. That Durga Devi is under the laws and all of Lord Krishna, so that and she exhibits all destroying, maintaining this material world. So we should become obedient like that to Lord Krishna, so we will have no perplexities of existence in this material world. Okay? He said, you have to follow the orders. Even in material world, you have to follow the orders. You can be independent. So why not follow the instruction and laws and order of Manuja Mitra and Lord Shri Krishna? So everybody in the hospital. If you want to be successful materially or spiritually, you must follow the guidelines and strict instructions given by Lord Krishna. Okay? Question and answers. Now, please I go like.
Hare Krishna, Guru Mother. So, thank you very much for a wonderful class. So, we have...
Did I give the class? I just give it
Jai, Prabhupada ki jai. So, we have a list of questions that has come to me prior So we'll take them after everyone if they have like one-on-one questions.
That
But
is better than for one who are present. It's better than
yes. But this question are also like someone from congregation, but they want to keep it anonymous. So we have like almost 15 questions online, or like the one that were already given to me.
anonymous is very good, but at the same time, if they hear and they learn, then you can accordingly answer them.
Yes, yes.
See the mood of the person, you can accordingly.
So those who are present here and who have sent me the message, if you feel comfortable asking, do it personally. That would be a better way, as mentioned by Guru Mata. But the mic on Prabhu's side, thank you Sudarshan Prabhu for helping with that, and Mataji's one mic is also floating, so feel free to ask your questions in the mic so that it could be also benefiting the online viewers. Hare Krishna.
Okay? Anybody?
Hare Krishna Mataji. So my question is related to taking the shelter of a guru. So for somebody in Krishna consciousness, why is it important to take the shelter of a guru, and then what is the role of the guru?
When you take the shelter of the guru, you are giving up your part of your false ego. You will understand somebody is higher than you. Otherwise, I am the master. That's a symptom of false ego. And as long as we have that false ego, we cannot progress toward becoming subordinate to anybody. And Krishna also likes that we take shelter of his devotees, because the devotee can be more kind. Did I write you right?
What is the role of the second question? What is the role of the guru?
Role of the guru is to guide disciples in Krishna consciousness, how they can advance in Krishna consciousness so that they can get out of the cycle of birth and death. That is the role of the guru. But one has to surrender himself. We don't like to surrender anybody. We always think we are the masters. So first is surrender, then we can get the message. Without surrender, we will not get that message or feeling of the surrender to somebody.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj, so my question to you is, can a husband and wife have two Diksha Gurus? If yes, what are the parameters one has to keep in check? And furthermore, in addition to that, can a husband
One at a time is better.
One question.
The question is, can husband and wife have two different Krishna gurus?
Husband and wife have two different gurus. Yes.
If yes, what are the parameters that we need to keep in check while we have?
Parameters we can keep in check. No, what's the sense of being an intoxication of Brahman?
He's talking about conflicts between the instructions.
Conflict?
No, in the instructions.
Conflicts.
Between the instructions. The gurus are bona fide, there shouldn't be any conflicts. It's common with the gurus are bogus. At least one of them is bogus.
Okay, in addition to that, that's the second part of my question. Can a husband and wife have Diksha Gurus from two different Vaishnava Sampradayas?
Wow, we're getting really into esoteric stuff here.
I can answer.
Your turn.
There is no difficulty. With Vaishnava gurus, that means same rules and regulations. And both must follow and practice Krishna bhakti. What is the difficulty? There is no argument, my guru is greater than your guru, then there is no Krishna consciousness. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Om.
Hare Krishna.
I wanted to ask how to love like Krishna, like how to give like selfless.
If you love anybody, what will you do? You will do what they ask you, right? So
Yeah.
Krishna is asking you, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you give away in charity, do that as an offering to me. Eat only Krishna prasadam, so you will become free from all sinful reactions. Why not we be? And he says, of all the yagyas, I'm japa yagya. So why not we chant japa in the form of a yagya every day? So following these instructions, you are loving. A loving child means following the instructions. So you're going to follow instructions that Krishna is requesting?
For sure, yes.
Who's next?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. My question would be, how can I become a better servant of Krishna and Guru and avoid acting from false ego?
Actually, to do better servant means there's no more false ego. It's all one question, actually. So how do you go through good? It's a very simple thing. Every thought, word, and deed in all time, places, and circumstances, see the pleasure of doing Krishna. Kick out all the nonsense. Anything separately from serving doing Krishna, kick it out.
Noted. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. My question is, what do we really mean by being fully surrendered to Krishna? What are the practical ways? What are the things you do in your daily lives to say, I'm fully surrendered to Krishna?
Just follow his instructions. Just follow his instructions. Gradually. That's how it, surrender means you follow this. Even if you are under the dacoit, you have to follow the there is instruction by force or wherever. You have to follow. So now Krishna is asking you that if you want to come to me, engage in devotional service. Fully. No excuses.
And his instructions are to love him selflessly through japa and seva.
Japa and seva, devotional service. He says many instructions, he says. Chapter 12. It's about devotional service. You read Bhagavad Gita, you have a Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah.
Read chapter 12. And other places also he says, Yat karosi, yadastasi, yadjuhosi, tadasi. Means whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you give away in charity, do that as an offering to me. Then he says, you are working a job. That also says, results are not for your enjoyment, but use it in service of his activities. Okay? If you have a nice big palace, palatial home, make that home as your temple. You can live there, but understand that house belongs to Krishna. You are not the owner. Are you the owner of that house?
No.
Why you say that? Tell me.
I don't own anything. Everything is given by Krishna.
Yes, that's true. Because we are going empty-handed, we're going to go empty-handed. Not even this body.
Thank you.
So surrender everything to Krishna. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay, next question goes there.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my respectful obeisances or glories to Srila Prabhupada. I had a question. When we are doing our service or practicing Krishna consciousness at home, it is very easy because we are by ourselves. But when we step out in the material world, how can we keep ourselves engaged and in the mindset of Krishna consciousness while dealing with the people of the material world?
There's taking association and giving association. In the association of the devotees, you take their association. In the non-devotee, you give your association. Our mission is to live in the whole world, so you get empowered by your other devotees, and you go out and share what you gain from the devotees in the whole world.
I can add to that. At home, as you said, it's very easy to practice. It still remains I, me, and mine. Whatever I offer to Krishna, it comes back to me. But if I go to live in the temple, it goes away from me. That's self-centered. Okay? Don't remain self-centered. Krishna consciousness is for everybody.
Thank you so much for this.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. My question is, Krishna is the most perfect husband to 16,108 wives, and he has reciprocated it so perfectly with each one of them. But then why didn't he marry the gopis who are doing very dangerous things, like even going out at night in dark, dense forest to see him? Why didn't he marry the gopis?
He didn't marry the gopis. He wanted to show his 6 opulences. As a Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is independent. He loved them. And he married and shows his all opulences. And showing as an example, we are not on his level, so we should not keep the girlfriends. And then he should get married and take good care of the wives. We should not keep not only the girlfriends, but boyfriends also.
So, in marriage, it's like domesticated love. Honey, do this, honey, do that. But our love is more enchanting.
But that is his opulence, that's exhibiting 6 opulences. But here, we cannot imitate him.
You can't imitate him.
We cannot imitate Lord Krishna.
Yeah.
We tried that, a lot of people tried that, give a boyfriend, girlfriend, and that is sinful.
It's his position because we're all in energy. We can't imitate that. It's very simple. We try to imitate that.
Did gopis want protection as well?
They did not care what Krishna will give them, they just loved him, whether Krishna give them something or not. That's unconditional love. So this is what we have to do, give unconditional love to Krishna, if we want to elevate ourselves.
Hare Krishna, Mataji and Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. My question is basic, so how can we maintain consistency and enthusiasm while going through the material ups and downs in our life?
My turn. My turn. I'll explain that in the Ishapanishad, we should not be happy or distressed due to to the desirables and undesirables, knowing that such feelings is the shade of the mind. What do you think is happiness is the state and not an induction? The devotee is actually beyond, it's like you're watching a movie on the movie screen. The devotee, like, when is Krishna conscious, sees the happiness is just something out there happening on the screen of the material energy. It doesn't touch him. He sits in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you.
Did you understand that? She wants something.
Understand it? Ramanji is asking, do you understand the point?
Hare Krishna.
Transcendental to happiness is that's the point. Not affected by it. Shouldn't be jubilant when there's happiness, nor depressed when there's unhappiness. Should be equipoise, seeing everything as the blessing of Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji and Prabhuji. My question is how to understand attachment. Like in the scripture says that follow your duty in Vishnu you are like saying Grihast. But on the other hand, scripture also warns us like don't attach with the house and family and money and all that wealth. So how to say in the Grihast ashram and also unattached.
Yeah, everything is belonging. Husband is belonging to Krishna. You are belonging. So you can understand you are serving the servant of the Lord. And Krishna becomes very happy. The house is not yours, it's a temple. You are just the servant. And the husband is servant, family members are servants of Krishna. And we serve the servants also and Krishna. That way you are not thinking this is I, me and mine.
Thank you, Mataji.
Not that I'm going to cook for Krishna what my child likes. Oh, my child likes this, so I'm going to cook that. When we make it a loving offering to Krishna, everybody will love it. Let me make this nicely for Krishna today, so if he eats, everybody will love it. Okay?
Thank you, Mataji.
Krishna is the center, and we are the servants.
Any women asking questions now?
Mike, sir.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My question is like, what should we do to focus?
My turn,
Like my question is, what should we do to focus more on devotion to Krishna so that our mind remain absorbed in Krishna? And what should we do to teach devotion to our child and help them develop?
Let's take one question at a time. She can answer the second one. How do we become more focused? Well, just like in a material example, laser beam can burn through steel, isn't it? So we have, how do we laser focus our consciousness to burn through the material energy? That's called intensification. You have to focus on Krishna consciousness and then become more focused, keep focusing, intensify. Your japa, your studying, your service, in all aspects, take closer and closer and closer and closer, and add infinitum attention to everything you're doing. That way you can burn through the material energy, not be pinched by it anymore in the second half of the next.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My second question is, what should we do to teach devotion to our children and help them develop bhakti as well? Like at the time, like how can we teach to our children to
By your own example. By your own example.
Yes.
You bow down, you tell them, let's bow down. Okay? If you are doing something you can give him something to do at the same time. If you are cooking, if you are cleaning, let us do it together. So then they will learn gradually everything.
Hare Krishna.
I remember in our congregation also they take the children to do everything. Sweeping the floor, if the parents are sweeping the floor, they will give them cleaning floor objects, the children also. So they learn. And I have seen them in Australia, the devotees take the children to the farm and they will teach them so, and have them practice how to take care of the farmers and growing things in the garden and all kinds of practical. They have to be engaged in the practical activities. And chanting japa also, sit down together. Not that, oh, you have to chant the japa, no. You sit down together, let us chant. Let us hear Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji. I had a question. If a devotee had a successful life and he remembered the Supreme Lord at the time of death,
Successful life in devotion service.
and he remembers the Lord at the time of death, what's his journey like from this material world to the spiritual world?
Go to sleep and wake up with Krishna.
Successful life, what do you mean?
Like he remembered Krishna at the time of death.
But how will you remember?
He like chanted or practiced.
How do you understand? If you have not practiced throughout the day, throughout the life, you will not be able to. So the practice is needed.
The point is you have to always remember and train yourself to always remember in all situations, that's the point.
Otherwise, at the end of the life, what they will think, my children, my this. You know the story of Ajaman? In the end of the life, he was thinking. But his son was Narayan, so, but he had practiced Krishna consciousness before falling down. So Krishna consciousness has to be practiced. Otherwise, I can tell you one story also. A man had a cat, okay? And he was very much into eating the cat and all kinds of things. We know this is real, it's not a story or make-believe thing. That man, he had bought the crabs and at night he had a heart attack. And he was leaving the body, he was saying, all the crabs are running, please get them, catch them. And he left the body that way. So what he was going to get it? Yeah. So whatever you're going to do, this is natural thing, whatever you're going to do, things in your throughout the life, that's what you're going to remember.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. My question is, if I prepare food according to my health needs rather than Krishna likes, for example, like I'm not allowed to eat butter, like makhan, right? But Krishna likes makhan because of like a high cholesterol or something. So am I cooking for myself or Krishna? How can I develop the proper consciousness of offering food for Krishna pleasure while also taking care of my body?
What?
Restrictions eating butter. But Krishna needs to be offered butter. So am I offering for Krishna or am I offering thinking myself?
She has restrictions, she can.
May I answer that question?
Yeah, it's our turn anyway.
I also on a strict diet. No oil, no butter, no ghee. So what am I going to do? I cook very nicely. And in the end, I add oil, olive oil, which has low cholesterol, but I don't cook in it. I add butter for Krishna, like that. So somebody else can prasadam, which has the butter, Mahaprasadam.
But some cases, there are no one to give, that would, like we are alone and we don't have anyone to offer that prashadam, so how to, and
But
we
Krishna
can't.
is caring for you also. No one, then you can just put simple things and offer to Krishna like that with love. Just like Vidura. Vidura gave simple khichdi and bhaji. Anybody can make simple khichdi and bhaji because it's cooked with love and devotion. Krishna accepted that rather than 56 items by Duryodhana. Chapan is 56. So he went to eat prasadam at Vidura's house rather than Duryodhana's 100 preparation. Yes, he needs love. He is not a hungry person. He wants to be free from sinful reaction. That's why. So we have to offer him with love and devotion. He is not hungry. He wants to see our love. That's what he needs. Okay?
Thank you.
My turn.
Yes, yes.
She's looking at you.
Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to your praise, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to Shri Prabhupada. Gurudev, my question is, what should, for decision making, should one have a plan, prioritize, know what they want in life, or go with the flow?
Go with the flow. Your goal should become Hare Krishna, but everything else, whatever helps to do that, you should accept it. You should have one goal and one goal only, become completely sold out, surrender to Krishna, and accept it as favorable for that and reject it as unfavorable for that. Very simple thing. Saranam Gurudya Janam Saranam. Very simple.
Thank you, Shri Gurudev.
Hare Krishna. My question is, are we living a life because of our destiny or is it our free will? And if it is a destiny, why should I make any efforts for anything anyway?
This is your punishment, not a destiny. This is the punishment. What we have done, we have broken the rules and regulations. So we have gotten this material body. It's a prison garment. We are in material world is a prison. Dukhalaya, Asatva. So that we can correct ourselves. Don't correct, we get another type of body. Another prison garment out of 8,400,000 species. So now it is a time that we correct ourselves and get out of these rotting bodies, not to get another one.
Right. So, but there are times when we are in dilemmas and we have to make decisions. Should it?
What kind of dilemma is that you are not successful in materially?
Whether to go left or right.
Whether to go left or right, choose the right. Choose the right. Because you will not make a mistake. You choose the right, you will not make a mistake.
Thank you.
Because if that goes there, then Mataji are getting
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Mataji. Prabhuji, I had a question in accordance to Varnashram. So how can we practically follow Varnashram in our lives in order to become more pure in the process of Krishna consciousness?
You have to share this nonsense. Whatever your mind is, offer Krishna service. There's
Shudra, Vaishya, Kshatriya, and Brahmana. So what is you're a worker, you're a businessman, what is what do you do?
I'm studying for business. Yeah, I'm a student.
What are you studying to be?
Accounting and financial management at Waterloo.
Your own business? Or working with somebody else?
Eventually, my own business.
So you started as a student and become a Vaishya. So either position, as a worker for another company, having your own company, they get money earning and offering Krishna service as much as possible. And then it's transcendental. That's it, you become perfect in your environment. Offer the only work of Krishna.
So how much money should we allocate?
Ideally 100%. There's one buddy in Russell, in Ottawa. He's handicapped, he gets finance, he gets support from the government, he gives every penny to the temple, they'll give you money, pennies and stuff. Is an ideal example. The injunction is 50%. The Christians give 10%. That's it's called tithing. So Prabhupada also said, as much as you can easily afford. Prabhupada also said that. He said 50% as much as you can easily afford. That's what Prabhupada said in this regard.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
And ashram?
Ashram, sorry, Mataji?
Yeah, you asked online ashram.
Well, eventually Grahasta. Right now I'm brahmachari.
So yeah, brahmachari is the best ashram. I want to say sannyas, because sannyas we take it and we want to give it artificially, we may end up getting married again. That will be Manakasi, leaking your own vomit. It's better to remain brahmachari, even in the old age you can get married.
I heard a lecture where they said 99.9% of devotees in Krishna consciousness should be grahastas.
Well, why grahastas? If they act like grahastas, because they can earn money and serve the temples. But if they don't, it's a waste of time. They are meant to, because brahmacharis don't go out to work, sannyasis don't go out to work, only grahastas. So they should maintain the temple. If they don't maintain, the grahastas are useless. Did I say correct?
Hare Krishna, Mataji and Prabhuji. Sorry if I understand Bhagavad Gita and Krishna consciousness wrongly, but my question is, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, surrender to me, and Pandavas was with Krishna himself, then why did they build like Kedarnath, why did they have to worship Lord Shiva? So, Krishna says, surrender to me. Then why did Pandava build Kedarnath, or why did they worship Lord Shiva when they were with Krishna?
They were with Krishna. When did they go to Jagannath? I don't know. In the end.
Yes.
They did not go to Jagannath. They were going to heaven with planets. But all they left behind, except for Yudhishthira could make it, because Yamaraj was written in the form of a dog. And then Yamaraj had, Yudhishthira had to see the hellish planets. They did not go to worship Kedarnath. They were going beyond the earthly planet. But everybody fell down except for Yudhishthira, because Yamaraj was there. And then also it is said, what was the reason they fell down? They were pride, there was a pride. When small egoistic, all those things are mentioned in Mahabharata.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Thank you for coming in ISKCON Waterloo. So, Prabhu, my question is, as someone asked, if Grihastha, husband and wife, has different if husband and wife has different gurus in different sampradayas, we have 4 sampradayas, Brahma Sampradaya, Rudra, Kumar Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya. different sampradaya have different mantras, and of course all mantras are powerful.
Are you in that position is theoretical? Are you in that situation is theoretical?
I'm asking a general question.
He's asking a general question for
So
someone else.
theoretical is not practical. Anybody here in that situation?
As someone asked the question earlier, if
Somebody asked him the question, then how will he answer?
I was going to ask you the question.
So in our Vaishnava, Brahma Mantra Vaishnava Sampradaya, we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So why Hare Krishna Mahamantra is more important than other mantras?
It's like even we say that one can chant the name of Christ or Allah, for example, become perfect. Let's say someone marries a Muslim and they accept our philosophy, they want to chant Allah, 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 instead of Hare Krishna. How would you deal with them? Say, okay, then chant Allah. If you're very fixed in following modified sampradaya, then go ahead. But invite them to join kirtan. Actually, Madhvacharya, we're both whatever they call them, we're in the Madhvacharya, we're in also in the Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, there's also the Madhva, but the Madhva Sampradaya they call it. Yeah. So we're both coming from the same source. There's two different branches on the same tree. So they asking theoretically, they're in that situation. Then when they ask the question, theoretically are actually in that position. That we need to know. Because if they're actually in that situation, they want to follow Prabhupada, and their spouses wants to follow Madhvacharya Sampradaya. Then we work it out according to the situation. It's a time and place situation sort of question. It's not some general answer that applies to everybody. It's according to time, place, and circumstance we would answer such a question.
May I add something? May I add something?
Yeah.
So such questions, in Kali Yuga, this is a Kali Yuga dharma. In the 4 yugas are there. In the Satya Yuga there was a great austerity and people lived for thousands of years. Thousands?
100,000 years.
100,000 years. And then comes the Treta Yuga. There also people used to live 10,000 years, right? 10,000 years. There the time was the different type of worship that people can get back home. And then Dwapar Yuga, 1,000 years. So they had enough time to different worship, temple worshippers were there. And then in Treta Yuga was yajnas, big fire and all that. But Kali Yuga, everybody is dull-headed. So chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra or any name of the Lord is important. Nama Sankirtan. That is the Yuga Dharma.
But are those all mantras are equally powerful?
Holy name of the Lord is not different from him.
Thank you.
Okay? You can have understanding that his name is not like ours.
Kali Sandra Upanishad specifically states Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So this is the most powerful mantra that's about. There's no mantra equally as powerful as Hare Krishna.
But in any circumstances, anybody who is not knowing about Kali Sandra, they can chant any holy name, the qualified name of the Lord, they can benefit.
Yeah. This is the most, absolutely the most powerful. Krishna himself came 500 years ago and chanted Hare Krishna. So this is the most powerful mantra that's been done.
Thank you.
Someone will chant Rama now. So there is, what is that called? One time chanting Krishna is like, you have chanted whole one name of Krishna. You just say Krishna, you have chanted Sahasranama of Vishnu. That is also mentioned. And Ram, you say 3 times, then you have chanted Varna, Sahasra, Ram, Vishnu. So each name have also different place. Because Krishna is the supreme. But if you chant, you have chanted many times the Vishnu name. So all the name of Vishnu is also not equal to Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guru Mata. In the purpose of Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada has mentioned women are unintelligent, and your grace have told we understand if one thinks that they are women, then they are unintelligent because you have to be on a transcendental level. But still, for a neophyte, how should understand about this unintelligent? Like it's been told, like woman has to be more submissive, be more obedient. Can you please elaborate?
Yes, on the material platform, everybody is less intelligent, even the men. They have 64 hours of bread, but they are less intelligent because they also want to gratify their senses. A person who can control the senses, then you can say they are intelligent. But women have less intelligence also. When Indra distributed the curse, women took the curse for their sense gratification. That's why women are called less intelligent. Okay? And they suffer every. Okay?
Hare Krishna. Sorry to interrupt. We could go on for hours, is it? Hare Krishna. But we have limited time. There are questions from the devotees who are not present, but they still have this question. Maybe they're in a book room with some other services or something. So I would also like that to be answered. Okay. Okay, so if you can ask the Matajis from book room, someone has sent a question. And after 3 minutes, we'll be having rapid fire questions, only 5 questions, and those questions are already prepared. So Gurudev and Guru Mata can also answer them. And that is the last or the highlight of the program. Hare Krishna.
One there and then
That question, you see that? My turn. See that?
Just because we are running out of time.
That question, come on, everyone.
So there are a few more questions before that.
Well, you can ask this one then.
You can ask your question, Mataji. They want you to, that's why they ask you to come out of the class.
I just need to know one thing. Like when we put gas in the car and when it is full, we know that we are going to go 200 kilometers, 100 kilometers. When we are in the flight, we know that we are going to reach to our destination. We trust a lot on the pilot. But sometimes it happens in Krishna conscious also that our faith we get, means like not full trust, only whatever we are doing is correct. So how to build up that faith only, Prabhu?
And everything helps. Every little bit helps you. Every mantra helps you. So You should fill the gas tank all the way. That's 16 rounds is a full tank. Read Baba's books, fill up the tank, follow the principle, and you'll be able to sail all the way to Goloka Vrindavan, Kijai. That answer the question?
When we depend on Krishna,
Huh? That answers it, okay.
I want to add to it.
Yeah, good.
Material, putting faith in material things, you may not get the full result. Even the car can get accident with the full gas tank. But when we put faith in Krishna, it is eternal, and you can get eternity. Full success.
So are we having people sign up for the e-course now? So everybody's going to the smartphones and sign people up, so more questions?
They already signed it.
They've already signed it.
Everybody's already signed up?
Yes.
Okay.
So-
How many signed up?
Yes, Guru.
How many?
How many signed up?
We don't know.
Okay, so
Okay.
at least 10 of them.
All right, that way we can ask questions unlimitedly.
So these questions are to also know your devotion to Prabhupada, as well as a little bit more personal to know you and your journey in spiritual life. So the first question, book that changed your life. Both of you can answer if you kindly can, please.
My life was changed by reading Bhagavad Gita, but I don't want to say this, but I haven't read Prabhupada book. Because my parents, my father was saying, don't read Bhagavad Gita, don't read Mahabharata. It creates conflicts and fight in the home. And if anybody reads Bhagavad Gita, they will leave home and go away. So I was eager to read Bhagavad Gita. And that time I didn't have Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada movement. So there was a pocket Bhagavad Gita by some author. I was reading every day, 18 chapters. That one didn't have purport, but I understood that I must serve Krishna. And that's how I did it. And Bhagavad Gita is still my book. Of all the Shastras, Bhagavad Gita is my book.
Srila Gurudev, would you like to answer which is your favorite book?
Well, my first book that really had an impact was Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, offer me love and devotion and leaf, fire, food, and water, and I accept it. And then also Bhagavad Gita, rise down and fight the battle. I understood my duty in life as a part of a spiritual revolution, and I had to fight to do that. But then how to actually do that, the Bible taught me that. Christ says, Father, not my will, but thy will be done. Not my will, but thy will be done. So I understood that I had to do what God wanted, not what I wanted to do. And then I prayed to God to guide me, how I could do what He wanted me to do. And He sent Vishnu and Swami to us and teach me how to do that. So it was the Bible and the Bhagavad Gita for me. Bible and Bhagavad Gita both.
Thank you. And now we go into the rapid fire questions. One quality of Srila Prabhupada that inspires you the most.
Instruction?
One quality of Srila Prabhupada.
One quality? Prabhupada said, go from village to village, town to town, and make big Vijaya, there is God. I can prove there is God. Who are you who say there is God? Come on, that is big Vijaya. That is right. Fighting mood. Who are you who say there is no God? Come on, that is big Vijaya. That is probably the one.
It inspires me to Prabhupada's one guidance is that we have to do loving service to Krishna and to the community. All the community. It's not only human, but all the community. And
Most-
that's what Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita. That my devotees equally see the dog and an elephant and everything.
Next.
one common mistake devotees make. The most common mistake devotees make.
How about all this? A big list. I had an 8 mistakes for these things. Blind following is one mistake. Blind following. Without really know what you're doing, blindly following along. Blind following leads to fall down. So don't follow blindly. You have to know what you're doing when reading Bhagavad books.
Your favorite activity in Krishna consciousness?
And I especially like Bhaktivinoda Thakur's bhajan. Jai Golamara Sami Grihita. I like singing that a lot. Grihita Golamita Ko Samahani Gole Jukti Gulana Ko Bhagani Nam Koro Regai. I like that one too. That's better than Prashad. You can say all day long without getting fat.
What about the song that you love and you recorded?
Kabe Habe.
Oh yeah, Kabe Habe also. Kambe Hambe Bolo Seydina When Omen Baby Aparada Gucci Shudaname Gucci Kripa Paule Hamle Nidoye Samshar And my offenses ceasing Take for the name increasing When in my heart will your mercy shine Kambe Hambe Bolo Seydina When will that day be mine? That was primarily a popular singer-songwriter. So I really relate to the songs that don't tell about it. Really connect.
Would you like to answer?
I'm not a singer.
No, one of your favorite activities in Krishna consciousness.
I'm Varana. Whatever service Krishna dedicates to me.
All right. Thank you. Favorite pastimes of Srila Prabhupada?
Favorite pastime of Srila Prabhupada? Yes. My grandmother Nanak shares Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, you all know what simply wonderful is. Simply wonderful, so they know what they are. Simply wonderful, yeah. See, Prabhupada, what happens to give somebody is simply wonderful on the street? Prabhupada said, will come to your temple and he will become simply wonderful. He would eat that wonderful sweet and become simply wonderful. And then Prabhupada said, you are all, he said, Krishna consciousness is simply wonderful, and you all are simply wonderful. And then one devotee said, Prabhupada is simply wonderful. And Prabhupada said, that's all right, after time. That's probably my favorite. Plus the letters I got from Prabhupada, and they're nothing compared to that. I had this desire to spiritualize the world as a singer-songwriter, right? And so Prabhupada wrote me a wonderful letter. He said, I see you're a very sincere and enthusiastic boy, eager for spreading this Krishna consciousness movement. He said, now continue enthusiastically as you were doing, and surely Krishna will bless you. That's got to be my favorite. Prabhupada gave me a personal instruction. He fired up this spiritualizing the world and to get the blessings of Krishna by maintaining that attitude. So that was 54 years ago, 55 years ago, 71, 55 years ago, and that instruction is still empowering me right here, right now, as I speak to you.
Vrindavan and Ham, he came all the way out. There's no other great city person like that from the audience with giving Krishna consciousness to go to all the traditions. That's the greatest inspiration.
Thank you. One last question. Most unappreciated spiritual practice amongst devotees?
Most unappreciated spiritual practice amongst the devotees? I mean, in this kind?
Yes, Guru.
Most underappreciated, being a loyal follower of the sometimes loyalty to the institution is oftentimes unappreciated. Devotees are fully dedicated to serving Prabhupada instructions. They're oftentimes very much unappreciated.
Take the religious position of commander, temple commander.
Hare Krishna.
Am I right or wrong?
Thank you, Guru Mata. Hare Krishna. So let's thank Srila Gurudev and
One of the devotees said, temple president, chiefly, one of the senior devotees said this. I'm not sure. Somebody said this. Chiefly means temple president,
thank you. So that's definitely humbling. Hare Krishna. So let's thank Srila Gurudev and Guru Mata for their wonderful question and answer and all the insight of their spiritual practices for over 6 decades. Thank you very much. So we can show the appreciation by saying thank you. By saying Hare Krishna Mahamantra, loud and clear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Yes. I would say, real thankful is that if you all take seriously Krishna consciousness in your life, that will be the real thing. Otherwise, this is just superficial, temporary. Huh? If you all can take seriously Krishna consciousness in your life,
Hare Krishna. So we have some books of Srila Gurudev that he has personally written, the Divine Love Memoir. This is how his journey into the spiritual life has been, and he described that very elaborately. So those who like, you can definitely get the book, and he's agreed to sign the book for you. So don't miss this opportunity. Along with that, I'm sure there were many more questions. I'm really sorry that I did not address all of the questions. I'll personally be writing to Gurudev and having all the answers for all those who have asked me the questions, because I would do a better justice that way by inquiring on your behalf. So stay tuned for my email from Gurudev when he gets a chance.
or they have taken them part of the day, then they can directly answer.
Yes, and there is also an option to directly inquire from Srila Gurudev, and that could be done through the course that you joincourse.com. So you can do that as well. Again, as you see, they like to have personal dealings rather than someone else inquiring on someone else's behalf. So please forgive me for not addressing all the questions that I had on the list. But along with that, we also have the other book called Truth Works, where all the questions that were inquired via the email over the last many years have all been compiled in this one book. So you can also take that book, and it might definitely answer some of your questions that you might have asked. So, Prahlad, can you be on the guard so that you don't slam the door? Yeah. Thank you. So those who like, they can come forward for the book, one final darshan, and then we'll be having the prasadam after. Hare Krishna.
Here in this present month, you have to earn yourself, okay?
Oh, come in the Play-Doh.
When we go to the children have to come to the
We'll play the Play-Doh.
Get up and
Oh, that's a good catch.